Good morning, YouTube! I have to actually pay the bloodstones and do level 13 in advance. Hope I get another stash box. Because, well, I have a storage issue. A major one. And I still have a lot of gems and stuff to get. I went out looking for golden axes and golden pickaxes. Came back with a few too many golden axes, and I did get a couple of amethyst ones. So yeah, it's gold. Yeah, so it's golden axes and amethyst pickaxe. Anyways, I know I have a chest where I normally go for strictly just the pickaxe. It started rotating out flipping golden axes, and normally the obsidian mountain will flip between the two, or you'll get a couple of one and then you'll get a couple of the other. Well, that thing's misbehaving obviously too, because I ended up only bringing home like 2 pickaxes that are amethyst and too many golden axes. And the problem with that is, well, it's not that it's a major problem, I need them either way, but I need to craft those in the crafter so that I will also be able to craft the diamond axe and diamond pickaxe that I got free in the game as extras to craft, so that I can make these things for people. Anyhow, I have a storage issue. Nonetheless, we're paying the bloodstones. We're going to do this, and you need to see level 13 anyhow by, would have been tomorrow morning, around 9 a.m. So a little early, but the heck with it. I'll kill off the gems. And that hurt. Alright, so we need 200 clay, 25 diamonds, and I only have 190, and I still need almost 2,000 diamonds to finish the game, as far as level ups go for the base. The game never does end, because there's no end goal. That's the problem. There's no end goal as of yet, because the game's not finished. Random, get back here. Finish the fucking game, would ya? Tell us what our end goal is. Anyway, 300 regular wood and 50 hardwood. Now I got all this stuff, so we're all good to go. Okay? So, it's all organized in the main inventory where I need to have it. Okay? And let's cross our fingers, 'cause damn. Oh, booyah! And what did we get? Yes, we got more stash boxes. Awesome. Okay. The windows, that's okay, that's coming. So, that is beautiful. I have 2 more stash boxes. I'm not going to empty out some of this stuff and throw it in there, because I want to be able to keep all this stuff in there. When you go to Obsidian Mountain, you got to bash down some pillars, but you need the obsidian anyways. Now this 100 bars, I literally scored that for free from a guy, among other stuff. That some of it's in the crafter right now, like my only flashlight, and I need to make steel bars. Okay. Anyways, or to make them, use steel bars and batteries. So that's how I got the 100 bars of obsidian, which I'm fine for that part. And I still have over 4,208 obsidian. Now some of that I'll use up for base upgrades because they're coming. Others to make katanas because you need raw obsidian and metal sheets. I still got to collect a lot more metal sheets because I ain't got too many. And I need those for bullets too. Alright, so we got that done. Let's check our crafting list and see if we got a frickin' furnace yet. Please, please, please. Oh yeah, baby. We got furnaces finally. So, for those of you wondering, when does my furnace come? Well, that comes obviously in level 13. Yes! Okay, I don't remember this stuff because I don't really look at the list that much, right? And so we're both learning some stuff together. Now, this is why we need a furnace. I got to make some clay brick for the next one. And I only need 10 clay brick, which is fine. But I do need 100 wood, which I have. I need 100 amethyst. What have I got for amethyst actually right now? Oh yeah, good for amethyst. Stones, 94, so I'll have to get some stones. That'll take 2 seconds. And the hardwood we're fine. So I just gotta make some clay bricks in the furnace. So I'm gonna make precisely what I need for this round. I will need clay bricks again. but not yet. So we're good to go. So now I gotta make a furnace, start doing my clay bricks, and I can't fast track that. I'm at 31, and if I do decide to reset this game again, I am gonna need a minimum of 20 gems. Minimum. In order to buy the glider again. Okay, because at the gem store, that glider, that actually sets us back 20 gems. So I gotta make sure I save those. But we got our stash boxes. I can offload some luggage here, which will also give me more main inventory area. So instead of planting yet another tree, we are going to plant our first furnace here, but we gotta make one first. And while we're here, we might as well do that, right? Because we're only 6 minutes into the video. Okay, so let me show you how we do these things. So I need clay and I need stones. I need 50 stones. Okay, so I got the clay out. We can put this stuff back. And I got 94 stones, so that's not a big deal. Press X. Press craft. Now, this furnace, you can knock it down with your axe, put it back in inventory, set it back up, knock it down with your axe, put it back in inventory endlessly. Okay? And eventually you're going to end up with 4 furnaces. Some people actually end up doing a lot more forging than that. They take half their plotting area and put it further. I did it once, okay? I had like 11 of them on the go at once. Okay, so now we got our furnace, okay? Now, we got to plant our furnace. Let's see. You plant it just like you plant anything else. And then step back and watch the magic. This is the exception to instant grow, okay? So now, I have to get out some coal. And how many did it say we needed? We need 10. Okay, so I gotta do the math for 10 to shorten down my time. So, we go up here. And I'm going to start with 50. Bingo! Hey, now that's good math for you. Exactly 10. 50 clay. I got to go collect a lot more clay because this isn't over. I think there's one part. Can't remember how many bricks it was. It was a lot of clay bricks though. Anyways, let's hit smelter. And then we'll step away. I learned my lesson before for doing this. Clay goes here, doesn't matter where this goes. I'm going to be offloading this stuff in the boxes anyways. And let's see what we got. Oh, right on, 1 hour and 40 minutes. Sweet. That'll be done. Into the stash. Away we go. I can fast track this 1 gem, but I ain't gonna. I gotta really start saving my bloody gems because I need them. Especially for buying stuff in the gem store. Especially if Easter special comes up at the gem store. So yeah, that's not bad. So we got our first furnace, level 13, guys. That's what you need for your first furnace. And in your case, if you're not a supporter of the game, so you didn't purchase the game, so you own it for life, never a penny to pay again, unless you want to buy gems, so that's another story. But that's when you get your second stash box. So your first stash box comes early on in the game, which is great. Okay, we've already tracked that. So go look back at the other reset videos, okay? But your second stash box, you're not getting until level 13. And now we gotta wait a while before we get our third stash box, and then level 20 is where we get our final fourth stash box, okay? And the full completion of our base, okay? Like I said, that's not the end of the game. Oh, Mando, you're back on, I see. Wow, and you still haven't reset. He's thinking about resetting, and I'm like, dude, just do it. I mean, you know? Anyways, so now we got 2 empty stash boxes. We'll fill those up after. That's going to be the end of this video, but stay tuned for more. I got some more mining I got to do today. I have a lot of work to do on this account, even just today. My other account is like maxed. Well, not quite maxed, but it's pretty tight, you know what I mean? And I go on it for doing stuff there and helping a lot of people out, so I really can't. I can barely help myself out on this one, right? And I'm really enjoying doing this stuff. And by the way, fast tracking, I wasn't going to do it, but I did do a little bit of fast tracking because I have the gems. But fast tracking is not any way of making things go any real quicker. You still got to get the materials together. I've been going out ahead of time only because I know what I got to get. Because I've been through, this is my 3rd round on this, and then I have my first official and no resets on my original account. You know, so I know what I'm going after, and I just do it in advance. Like one guy, he got on this morning just as a last bit. This guy Michael I know, and anyways, he says, kind of wondering what to do. I said, well, you can start by knocking down those 3 coconut trees, and because they're pointless, because we have way too many. And I'll tell you what, you can plant some watermelons in there because they are the best help for hunger and thirst. And I will even give you a bunch of watermelons. So I gave him like 76 watermelons, I think it was, because I had them that I could spare. And voila, away you go, right? You know, help a brother out. That's what it's about in this game, helping each other out. And giving each other advice, you know, kind of like I'm still working on a couple people that still won't knock down their coconut and apple trees, and I don't know why. Because having 2 items like that in your toolbar to do one, well, 2 items, each one does one, okay? Like coconuts do thirst, apples do hunger, with a bit of healing. Well, you get a bit of healing out of watermelons, and you definitely get your hunger and thirst out of one, so why not take 1 up there, and then have bananas in the next slot to keep your stamina boosted while you're trying to fly or run. Right now I do pre-eat a lot of bananas, but even I'm not that rich in bananas right now. I've been doing a lot of collecting on bananas, and I had like over 800 of them in here this morning, and I've already burned through 200 plus bananas, right? And my day is not done. It's like, what time is it? It is 9:24 in the morning, and I don't know what time I'm going to be getting off this account, but I'm trying to go sparingly. And because every 100 bananas, your total will end up being 3,100. So you get 3,000 basically stamina plus your base 100, right? And those things you're always topping up. At least with the health with the peaches, you eat a bunch, get yourself up to a, you know, maybe 500 or 400 or 600 plus, however you're going to do things with peaches, and you're set for the day, as long as you don't have a death or a server crash or you log out of the game, because any of those things will actually reset all your health, hunger, thirst, and stamina back to, you know, normal stuff, right? Anyways, that's it. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned. How do you like? How do you like my avatar? Pretty cool, eh? She's kick butt, man. She runs around on bare feet. My wife Leah was on the last night. She said, "Your girl's got bare feet." And I'm like, "Yeah, she's tough. She's built for this. Rugged." You know what I mean? All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.